Hi guys, it's Stock Curry, and I've got to tell you, I am tired. I'm tired of all of the constant red days that we are seeing in our high growth stocks. It has just been day after day after day. I'm telling you, in my high growth portfolio, which is actually my Webull portfolio, I am down, I think, 24% over the last 10 trading days. It has just been day after day after day of red. And I gotta tell you, I think the only YouTuber who's not down right now is the Traveling Trader, because he's been investing for a long time and he has his portfolio properly diversified with a lot of value stocks and dividend stocks, and he's not very heavily invested in high growth stocks. Obviously, if you're not heavily invested in high growth stocks, you're probably doing great right now because the stock market overall is at all-time highs. I mean, everything is up there. It's way, way up. But of course, the high growth stocks have all been beat down a ton. But I don't want you guys to, get upset or frustrated. We're all in this together. Even ARK Invest funds, Kathy Wood's funds, are down on the year. Everybody is getting hit. I mean, if Kathy Woods herself is losing money, you shouldn't feel bad about losing money either. I'm certainly not. Okay, the other thing I want to say is if you want to feel better, two YouTubers actually came out with some great videos today to kind of explain what was going on and to give you some hope for an end to all of this. One of these people was Dead Inside. Dead Inside uploaded a video on Tuesday, and the other one was Zip Trader. So I really recommend that you go watch Dead Inside's video and Zip Trader's video that they uploaded on Tuesday. It's going to give you a much better perspective of what's going on and really help make you more comfortable with holding on to your stocks. Look, high growth stocks can beat the market in the long term. You just have to be willing to hold for a couple of years and to hold through all of the volatility. I got tired of holding CLOV. I put money into something else, and lo and behold, the second I sold, CLOV started having some short squeezes. Now I'm scared to sell anything because literally any of these high growth stocks could start having short squeezes at any moment. And so CLOV, in my mind, was the first of many short squeezes to come. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of our high growth stocks that have just been beat down and beat down and beat down start to go back up because there just aren't any there aren't any shares available to borrow. And so short sellers, they just can't really short the stocks anymore. That's why we've seen a lot of the high growth stocks have bottomed out. They've gone flat. They're consolidating. There's no more room for them to run down because short sellers are out of shares. So I really think we're going to start seeing some short squeezes over the next few months. I really think these high growth stocks are going to start going back up over the next few months. And I think anybody that holds right now through all of the volatility and downturns is going to be very, very happy, say, a year from now. And so, just don't feel bad if your portfolio is down. Everybody who's invested in high growth stocks is down right now. I'm not worried about it, and you shouldn't be either. By the way, I just want to remind everyone that if you want to see what I'm buying and selling, I do post every single stock that I buy and sell on Facebook and Twitter. Down in the description of this video, I have links to my Facebook and Twitter. So go on my Facebook and Twitter, follow me on there, and you will be able to see every single stock that I buy and sell. Also today, I just want to help give you guys a little bit of comfort. I'm actually going to show you guys my Webull portfolio, which is my high growth portfolio, and show you just how much I'm down. I'm also going to go over a couple of the plays that I'm in, just kind of explain what I was thinking and why I'm still holding those stocks and whether or not I might be getting out of them soon. All right, let's get into today's stock picks first. For those of you guys who are new to this channel, my name is Stock Curry. I used to work as an analyst for some large investment banks, and now I analyze stock picks from the top 10 YouTubers. I give you both the cliff notes from the top 10 YouTubers, as well as my analysis on their stock picks. If any stock I talk about today piques your interest, make sure you listen to who I say mention that stock, and then go watch their video to get the full details on what they said. Now, all I ask for putting all of this together is that you hit that like button, subscribe, click the bell icon, and then click all so that you can get notified when I release my next video. In fact, I'll give you 5 seconds to do that right now. Alright, before we get into today's stock picks, I just want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor and none of the YouTubers I follow are financial advisors either. Today's video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who are wondering, you are currently looking at the Webull desktop app. Webull is the app that I use for my trading, and it is also the app that I use in all of my videos. At the end of this video, I will go over my portfolio. For now, let's get into today's stock picks. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is SafeMoon, which is a new cryptocurrency that just launched. Keen and Grace mentioned SafeMoon again today. Now, the instructions to buy the coin don't work right now because the exchange Trust Wallet uses is sold out of smart chain BNB. Some people have been buying SafeMoon on an exchange called Bitmart, but as Keen and Grace pointed out, some people are calling Bitmart a scam because they allow you to deposit crypto, but a lot of people can't withdraw their crypto. So just be careful. SmartMoon is a brand new crypto and could be a scam in and of itself. So don't invest any money in SmartMoon that you aren't comfortable losing. Next up is Ethereum. StockMo called ETH the best crypto to buy now. He thinks ETH will go up 5 times from its current value over the next 5 years. Next is DOGE. This is DogeCoin. Keen and Grace and StockMo both mentioned DogeCoin again today. So let's talk about it. Doge failed to break above the 42-cent resistance level and it is now falling. We do have support at 25 cents, so if it hits that level, I might buy more. If it drops all the way down to 13 cents, I will load up. For now, I'm just holding, and I have not sold any DOGE. Keen and Grace also bought more DOGE on the dip today, and you might remember yesterday how I said Dogecoin was not an actual currency because you can't buy anything with it. Well, guess what? Keen and Grace let us know that you can now buy Dallas Mavericks tickets with Dogecoin. So there you go. Dogecoin is transitioning from a joke into a real cryptocurrency as we speak. Also, I want to remind you that Doge is now available to trade on Webull. Webull allows trading on Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. If you want to trade Dogecoin and you don't currently have a Webull account, you can sign up using my link in the description below. When you sign up using my link and deposit just $100, Webull is going to give you 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. Next up is AMC. This is AMC Movie Theaters. Trace Trades gave an update on the AMC short interest on Tuesday. Trace Trades showed us that AMC has 99.93% of all available shares to borrow being used right now. The number of shares available to short has increased a little bit to 150,000 shares from the last time I looked at it, and the short borrow fee has dropped a little bit down to 18.83%. What all of this means is that shorts have covered a small amount of their short positions. Short interest is at 23%, which is not super high. Generally, we are looking for a number greater than 30 before we have a chance to see a short squeeze. Now, if you watched Trace Trade's video that he uploaded Tuesday evening, he basically came to the exact opposite conclusion that I came to. Trace Trades thinks there's going to be a massive short squeeze on AMC. I, on the other hand, think so many retail investors have turned off securities lending on their platforms that short sellers just can't borrow enough shares to get the short interest above 30%, which means we won't actually see a short squeeze. Sure, we might get small ones like we saw on CLOV, but not the massive 1,000% gain that Trace Trades is hoping for. Next up is BNGO. This is Bio-Nanogenomics. Chris Zane called today's BNGO gain of 2% a dead cat bounce. That might be the case, but we also have a couple of signs that this is actually the bottom for BNGO. First, the candle was an inverted hammer. When you get a green inverted hammer after a long downtrend, that is often the sign of a reversal. We can also see that the stock bounced off of the 200-day EMA today, which is a level of support. We can also see that the RSI rose a little bit today, and it is also near 30, which is the oversold level. We can also see a very small rise in the histogram on the MACD. Now, all of these are very, very early indicators, and we'll need to see what the stock does on Wednesday to see if we can get confirmation of a rebound. If BNGO continues to rise higher on Wednesday, then I would be comfortable buying back in on Thursday. The real sign will be if BNGO can close above the 10-day EMA, and especially the 100-day EMA. There's still a chance the BNGO rises back up to the 100-day EMA and then continues to fall. If that happens, then Chris Zane will be correct in calling this a dead cat bounce. Next up is COIN. This is Coinbase. This is a platform that is used to trade cryptocurrencies. Chris Zane gave a buy-in price of $310 and an ideal buy-in price of $280. I also like COIN under $300. It's been dropping ever since it listed, so hopefully we'll get to those lower price points soon. I won't buy until I see a clear bottom though, and like I said when COIN first started trading, that could take months to happen. Next up is DKNG. This is DraftKings. They're an online sports betting company. Chris Sain said he is still holding on to his DKNG call option. Yesterday, I recommended everyone sell this option first thing Tuesday morning. Chris Sain is still holding, and he is now down 28%. Everything I said in my last two videos about this play still holds true. If you want to know more, I recommend you go watch my last two videos to see both my initial analysis on this play as well as my review after the fact that I did yesterday. You don't have to watch the whole video. I include chapters in all of my videos, so you can just skip straight to the DKNG chapter in each video. Next up is NNDM. This is Nano Dimension. They're a 3D computer chip printer manufacturer. Chris Sain mentioned NNDM today after it jumped 7%. He didn't say anything about it, he was just showing us that it was up 7%. I will let you know that NNDM was up today because of news that they acquired DeepCube. DeepCube is a machine learning and deep learning technology company. Now the chart isn't really all that impressive. I don't actually see any signs of a reversal, just consolidation. But the May options are heavily weighted on the call side, so options traders are predicting a movement upward. Next, we have TSLA. This is Tesla. They're an American EV manufacturer. Keen and Grace gave an update on this Tesla car crash that happened over the weekend. There's disagreement among local police and Tesla over whether or not the car was on autopilot. Tesla says no because the owner didn't pay for autopilot, so it wasn't enabled on the car. Elon Musk also tweeted today that Tesla's autopilot is actually 10 times safer than the average driver. All of that said, the next catalyst for TSLA will be their earnings call that is coming up on April 26th. Normally, TSLA rises going into earnings, but right now the technicals are all pointing to TSLA trading flat. So we'll have to see what happens over the next few days. I would take advantage of any opportunity to buy TSLA under $700 for a long-term hold. Okay, the last thing I want to do is show you guys my high growth portfolio, which happens to be on Webull. I just want to go over a few of these stocks real fast and just discuss them very briefly. The first one is ACIC, which is a SPAC. I thought this might bottom out and start turning around, but it has just been flat. It's not going anywhere. So I may actually end up selling this and putting the money into something else. BCRX is a pharmaceutical company. I do think that that's going to start going back up at some point. I was up over 20% at one point, but now I'm only up 16%. Beam Global, this is a renewable energy company. I'm down 30%. I'm actually kind of shocked, but I do believe in this company. I do think it's going to do great with Biden in office and also the Democrats and the infrastructure plan that they have. So I'm holding on to this one. I do think we're going to see a rebound and see this one go up quite a bit. CGC, Canopy Growth, this just gives me some access to the MJM sector. DSICA and VIAC, these two were part of that Archegos Capital liquidation. I thought these were going to bottom out and go up, but unfortunately they have actually just continued to drop, which is a little crazy. I'm a little surprised. I'm scared to sell these because I think we're going to have a short squeeze. So I don't really want to sell these right now, but I don't really have a high conviction in them either. So we'll see. It's kind of up in the air on those. DogeCoin, okay, I probably shouldn't have dollar cost averaged up yesterday. Maybe I should have just held my original position, but anyway, if this does continue to do the crazy things that people say it's going to do and it gets to $1, then I could theoretically 3x my money on this. We'll see. Like I said, it's just throwing a little bit of money in there. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but I'm just kind of having fun with this one. GOGO, this was a short squeeze potential, so I bought that one up about 3%. Morgan Stanley, I bought that after the huge dip from the Archegos Capital liquidation. I was up 5%, now I'm only up like 0.4%, so that's come down a bit this week. NNOX, gosh, this is a crazy confusing stock. This thing, everybody was waiting for FDA approval. The stock was supposed to go up between like $60 and $90 FDA approval, and it literally got there for like a few minutes, and then it tanked. And it's, what is this now, $30? Like, that is just crazy. This is another one of the stocks that is heavily, heavily shorted and could short squeeze any day. This should be a $60 to $90 stock, so I'm not selling that. In fact, I'm seriously thinking about buying more. As you can see, I'm overweight on this one. I try to keep each of these at about 5%, but this guy, I'm at 10%, and I may actually go up even higher. This is way too low of a price. OTRK. Oh yeah, this was another short squeeze that I was hoping to take advantage of. Unfortunately, short sellers have continued to push this down. I think the short interest on this is over 40% at this point, so this could short squeeze. PG, Procter & Gamble. This was a free stock that Webull gave me. Remember when I said when you guys sign up for Webull, they're going to give you guys 2 free stocks. They give me one. This is one of the free stocks they gave me, and I just got this a couple days ago. And so, yeah, 137 bucks. So cool beans, right? Not every stock's an $8 stock. PLUG, it's another renewable energy company that I'm not getting rid of because I do believe this is going to do well under Biden. So I'm just holding. PSTH. This is a SPAC that has a, I think it's a $20 floor. So it's a little bit different. It also is a dividend stock. They have not announced a merger target yet. So this is one I'm just holding on to. They pay dividends. I bought it, about $25.80. So, no, sorry. I bought this at $24.50. So I'm pretty happy with that price. I'm just going to hold on to this one, not going anywhere. Oh boy, this is one I bought a long time ago. I bought this, I think back in February. And you can see I'm down 53% on this stock. I'm not selling this. I'm not getting rid of this. I have strong conviction on SENS for the long term. I think they are going to absolutely revolutionize the life for many diabetics. And so I'm not getting rid of SENS. I think this is going to perform extremely well. SKT is another short squeeze stock that I bought because it had really high short interest. SOS, I bought this one. This is another short squeeze stock that I've got. See, a lot of my stocks are just, I bought them because they had really, really high short interest, and I'm just waiting for squeezes. TTOO, yeah, this is another stock I bought back in, I think, February, and it's another stock I'm down a ton on. It has been coming back a little bit. I was down over 50% at one point. This is another one I've got high conviction on. I'm not getting rid of it, not going anywhere. As you can see, I did sell some covered calls on this. The only reason I haven't sold covered calls on some of these, I had a covered call in SENS that expired April, and I haven't done another one yet because I don't really like the price point on them. The only covered call I can do is $2, and I'm not comfortable doing a covered call at $2 because I don't want to sell at $2. So that's why I'm not doing a covered call on that. This guy, if I sold this at $2.50, I'd actually be making a profit, so I'd be happy with that. So that's why I did the $2.50 covered call on this one. But if you're not comfortable selling at whatever the covered call price is, then just don't do it. And that's it. That's my portfolio. So I'll show you guys this more, over time as it changes. But I just wanted to throw that out there and let you guys see what's going on and show you guys I'm bleeding just like you guys are. But like I said, I expect a year from now, every single last one of these is going to be up. And I expect that a year from now, they're going to be up a lot. In fact, I think it could start happening within the next month or two. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm holding. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video and got a lot out of it. Comment down below how your portfolio is doing and if you believe this market's going to turn around for high growth stocks soon. And if you want to get some free stocks, sign up for Webull using my link in the description below. When you sign up, you'll get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850 just for signing up and depositing $100. And also Webull's going to give me 1 free stock, so it helps you out and it also helps the channel out. Finally, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon if you haven't already. I hope you have a lot of success trading, and I will see you tomorrow.